Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to Oracle Priestess Bear of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? We'll be doing the eclipse reading for the energy of Cancer. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. I did a couple readings yesterday. And today is Sunday. I did some yesterday, but I am uploading them all. The energy from yesterday does vary a little bit. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel the energy for Cancer. There's a couple of things I don't know that they're saying, what's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if that was like a commercial or something, but there's someone highly favored in this energy. I feel like I've been preparing all day just to do this reading and organizing, just making sure my T's are crossed, my I's were dotted, just with the clearing spray. Just really feeling like I needed cleansing and purification and protection. So a couple of downloads before, people trying to get in at the last minute before the eclipse. So while I'm channeling, I just feel this utter deep contemplation, but then also kind of like, I know where this is going. There's a darkness that is felt, an environmental darkness. So people around you, things around you. This is crazy. So they told me to make these two piles. Stop shuffling, put that down, shuffle this pile, because I was going to get the sun and the moon. So there you guys. And you guys saw me shuffle. You saw me separate it. You saw me shuffle. We have the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon. You know, the battle of spiritual warfare feels like that's just the theme. And it's like setting the scene for fire, water, air. But also, what we always forget is earth. And whatever is happening in the earth, to the earth, everything around you. Yesterday, during a meditation, I was told it will rain fire. Not sure what that means. Not here to scare anybody, not gloom and doom. All things come to an end for other things to begin. And so we have the moon and the sun merging for that purpose, for that reflection, for that noticeable moment, and what will be dwindled down to seconds of a reset. And so those in the energy of Cancer could be really feeling like yeah, I feel like there's a lot of chaos around me and that things are like falling apart. But for those that are in high vibe, those who are understanding the meaning of destruction and the change and the things happening, that it doesn't minimize how it makes people feel when there's war, when there's starvation, when there are people suffering, when there are people losing their homes, when there are people having to transition because there's deaths, but transitioning even relationships that have to do with their children, that have to do with their, romantic relationships, even friends. The dying period seems to be almost over, and it's a preparation for what's to come. What was in the dark is going to come to light. What we have understood to be the truth will no longer be. And so there's this preparation in the energy for that. And look, spiritual warfare card. That's Ingwar. What does it say? Future. It's just a preparation of future. Just validating. If you watch my readings carefully, you'll understand that I just don't read every single day for entertainment. I'm not saying that other people do. They may not. I have a specific purpose. I have a specific time frame or energetic time for me to read. Moon phases, moon cycles, big cycles, cycles that have to do with transition, initiation, and change, activation, okay? So for those of you in the energy of Cancer, it seems like the precipice of all of it is here. So that is the eclipse energy. This is what they're telling you about the eclipse energy. It could seem complicated, but it's really not complicated. What is the factor here? Letting go. And I've been getting letting go for like basically all these readings, because it is. It's the moment of letting go. And usually this is why I just do collective readings, because the energy is going to be the same throughout all of them, even though we have different energetic signs. The energetic signs more call people to the readings. The sun signs call you to the reading, because we as humans have these personality traits that we believe that we fit. And so hence the moon, hence the sun. So we have secrets, our masks, whatever it is that we're hiding, whatever it is that we have succumbed to in society, there's a divide there. And so there's this coherence of energy, and there's cycles. So for whatever reason, they keep explaining this. You have a pattern. Everyone has a pattern. Humanity has a pattern of cycles that they go through. Okay? And so the energy that's helping each different energetic sign, which really just goes with the personality for that time, because we often have to have masks in order to get through different seasons of our lives. Therefore, letting go this mask, right? Maybe you need to let go of Cancer energy and move into Leo energy, as an example, because that's what's being felt here. But it's really about letting, being, what is your South node going into your North node? What is your true north? What is your true purpose? Letting go of what was or what is, Or for those of you who have already started beginning to do that, so some of you need to let go, and some of you within the next few weeks, there is the paradise. There is the alignment, the complete alignment of what's to come. At the very least, I know people are making, they're doing their spiritual journals or spiritual plannings for the next year. I don't know. They're saying something about possession, demonic possession, or just demons in general. They could just be talking about spiritual warfare and letting go of those things that hold you back, hold you down, put you in the mind of not being able to move forward, things that keep you stagnant. I just keep seeing this face. Yeah, so for every which one of you, it's going to be different. So prayer, meditational prayer brings answers. If you read your Bible, or if you, which I think everybody should, but that's just me, I'm not saying personally from a religious standpoint, but there's things that metaphorically and philosophically we can apply to our lives, especially if we're, really wanting to be in the light of Christ consciousness. Drinking our water. There are some things that we still need to let go for alignment. Some of us are going to be prepared within the next few weeks. Aries energy is going to thrust most of us off forward. Some of us will continue to be stagnant, and that energy will linger, and then things will start to unravel for people. You'll see and hear about different things for those that you have had to kind of, keep moving forward from. I don't like to say leaving behind, but you're going to notice there's a lot of changes that will be happening in their lives that is going to be hard for them to accept. Yeah, conflict and defeat. They're going to be feeling that conflict and defeat. It's kind of like a digression. And if you notice, you see there's like those shadows of people like running towards their purpose, and this person's going back, kind of like going backwards or running from something. Okay? So if people are running from the transformation or running from what is to come, of the revelation of the answers that's coming, it's going to be conflict and defeat. Yep, disruption. Okay, but I feel like for those of you who are on the path that is to ascension, is to coming from transformation, there's going to be protection from this disruption, and you also must protect yourself from the disruption of others around you. So we began the read about your environment and the things around you. So it's about the things around you, the people around you, and you may be the one that usually saves them, but this time you're going to have to make that choice. Yeah, listen to your divine guidance that you've been given through meditation, because meditation and prayer is going to bring you answers. I just randomly open the Bible to something, and then I start reading, and then boom, I'll meditate, because I like meditational prayer, and I just feel like things in the Bible are there for a reason. It's a guide, like everything else. Just like this is a guide. So a life without borders is what I hear. A life without borders. A purpose without borders. Let's see. What is Cancer's message? There's so much goodness coming. Yeah. Gifts. So activation, exchange, partnership, generosity, relationships, like that's what we were talking about. But there's going to be balance being brought to those things, right? So Gable is gift. We could be talking about financial gifts. We could be talking about children, like people getting pregnant, fertility, businesses thriving all of a sudden. And the change just feels like it's going to happen super duper quick. Yeah. Just like Mother Earth. So whatever happens to Mother Earth happens to humans, because we are a part of that intricate connection. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our great mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Yeah, so it's like the Great Awakening. I like how they called the eclipse the Great American Eclipse. I thought that was kind of interesting. How, you know, how society kind of makes these events that are highly non-human and makes them into this soul human experience. I know it's a human experience, but this change is for animals, it's for the earth, it's for water, it's for all the elements, it's for everything that is living. It's not just for humans, and it's definitely not just for Americans, you know. So just be in the energy of meditational prayer mode, especially during the eclipse, during it. I mean, if you want to just start getting into that mode right now, it's going to be the best thing for you, so that you can pray for others, yourself, and go ahead and be in the energy of receiving, being open to letting go, being open to receive. Make sure that you're, able to bring answers. And so we just did the whole read, right? So I just realized, so we have meditation, bring answers. So how are we getting ready for the eclipse? That is what this reading is supposed to be about, because everybody's in a frenzy about it. People are saying stuff that they shouldn't be saying. They're, putting doom and gloom, and they're twisting things to mean whatever it means in a umbrella way, in a blanket way. And the eclipse is going to mean something different to every one of us. Meditation brings answers. It's not giving you answers. It's telling you, what answers do you want? Meditate if you want answers for yourself. What are we talking about? The eclipse. What is the eclipse? A cycle in our lives. Okay? What should we do? Let go. What answers are we going to get from the meditation? We'll know in a couple of weeks. Okay? Are we going to know right away? Is it going to be what we think it is? That is completely and utterly unlikely. What is happening on the earth? There's disruption, there's conflict and defeat. So listen to your divine guidance so that you're able to receive your gift. There's an exchange of balance here. So just depending on what cycle you're in, what cycle is for you, will depend upon what you get out of this. Stay in the energy of being generous, of being grateful, and make sure that your heart chakra. So we have joy, harmony. Okay, that's one gel. Make sure that your heart chakra remains open, and then we have coherence, like I said in the beginning of the reading. Coherence, number 13. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind. So there it is. It's a sense of understanding, and the crown chakra comes out twice. So in two different decks, what was I saying? Compassion, gratefulness, right? Empowerment, third eye. So gifts, the realization of who's really in authority, who's really in charge, because everything else is just subliminal. Okay? Yes, the great transition. The frequency of transition supports deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of the existence in our lives, which is just saying the eclipse is not dangerous. The eclipse is something that is visual for us to see the transition, because the transition has been happening. So it's kind of like this marker, because humans, they like visual things. So we have this gift. The eclipse is a gift, no matter where you are. Even if you feel like your situation is not a good situation, it's going to get better. Even if you feel like, well, I'm locked away here, it is what you do with your heart and your mind, and that is what is going to determine what answers are going to come and how you decide to live the rest of your life, right? It's a pivotal moment. You can create domestic harmony, or you can create something out of pride. I mean, that is basically what they're talking about. You're going to have to change some relationships, and you're going to have to make effort. Oh, lighting here is kind of hard. Okay. What else do you have for them, source? Let me see. It's all going to be okay. There does feel like a calm before the storm, but we'll see how it goes. We have communication, understanding, and inspiration, and we have humanity. So, humanity, manas, okay? Individuality, okay? That is what we're talking about. We're talking about you as an individual and how you bring something to the purpose of the connectiveness that we have with one another in our friendships, in society, how we cooperate, how we help, how we intermingle with each other, the interpersonal relationships that we have with one another. And we have communication again. And communication is something that probably needs to change. If you haven't talked to people in your family for a while, or there's somebody that you would like to forgive, or you want them to forgive you, now's the perfect time to let go of those kinds of things. If there's a goal that you're wanting to accomplish, you're going to be able to accomplish those things as long as you're letting go what was and opening up to what is to come. Okay? I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today in Cancer. I sure hope it was you. Thanks for watching. Bye.